Alright guys, welcome back with some more camping gear. I guess unboxing or bagging. It's in a bag. It's the QIWIZ UL GEAR. Probably saying it wrong, but it's the ultralight titanium trowel. Crew trowel. There she is. Pretty rudimentary, crude, I would say. It's just a real thin piece of titanium curve. See the different colors on it? They heated it up and just bent it, probably around a 2-inch piece of pipe, it seems like, 1.5 inches, something like that, just to make the curve. And it looks like they dipped it in some kind of rubber. But I mean, this thing probably weighs as much as the bag. It's hair expensive. I think it's 35 bucks. I got it on Garage Grown Gear. People say they're a small company, so it's good to support some small companies. Here's the card if you want to see a little more. Not sure what else they make. I got a camping trip coming up, and I carry a chest rig bag for various items. I have my knife on there, and then if you look at a video further back, way back, you'll probably see it. I'll have a few snacks in the front: compass, fire starter, knife, few extra mags, chem lights, things like that, just in case. So we'll try this out. It's not really pointed. My first initial impressions is I feel ripped off, but titanium is expensive. I do have a titanium Russian Spetsnaz shovel, which again, I got it years ago and it was like 70 bucks. That was a long time ago, so. We'll do an unfair test. Here's some hard ground right over here. We'll check it out first, see how she works. Right here in this ground. Yeah, see, the ground's pretty hard. I mean, it's chopping in there. They got a whole set of instructions in there how to dig your hole and everything, which you just, you dig a hole like a cat. But yeah, it seems to be cutting in there. I mean, my hands, you see, I'm already wearing the rubber off. My hands are fairly tough because I work with steel all day long, so this handle won't bother me. It's super thin. It doesn't have a cap on or nothing, but it will get into your hands a bit and not feel good. But price you pay for ultralight, I imagine. And honestly, you could cook stuff on this if you wanted. But it is some hard ground here. This is a red dirt sandstone. It's digging pretty good. One, because it's super thin. Well, I don't know if you're seeing what I'm doing. Sorry, I use a GoPro. So it's doing pretty good. There's a rock right there, so we're gonna go around that. I mean, this is fairly hard ground right here, and it's doing pretty good. Now it is you can see me making little red lines on my hand and stuff because there is nothing right here. It's super thin. So to me, I see ultralight gear, it seems like, yeah, it saves you on weight and stuff, but then it just pains you in other ways. But yeah, heck, this is working pretty good. Should clean off fairly good. There's some weird imperfections in this. I don't know what kind of titanium they used. The heck, it didn't deform enough and hitting the rocks. So, just a quick little view. We'll check it out. Seemed to work pretty good. A little rough on the hands, just because it is rubberized, but still super thin. So just be careful how you grab it. It's like you could cord wrap it maybe, but I don't know. I don't think that would work too good. Maybe you could 3D print like a cap that went over there, a wider cap where you could sit on it. Here's their advanced. Well, first we'll give you, if you want to pause, 100% if you can read all this. You can pause it there, and you can pause it down here. It says yes, small company, you know. Everybody says that, small company. Technically, every single company is a small company 99% of the time. That's how you start out. But you go here. We'll move on down to here. And there. And then I'm different. I'm not one of them ultra hippies and whatnot. Animals crap in the woods. Everything craps in the woods. They're talking about stirring it up with a stick and mixing water and all this crazy stuff. You do what you want to do. So yeah, that's the one gear. My other thing I ordered was alpaca socks. I wore them the other day. It was about 70 outside. I wore them to work all day long. Tad warm, but not uncomfortable. Warm, and then they were actually pretty comfortable. My work boots, they're fairly thick, so that's pretty nice. I ordered 2 pairs, so I may get 2 more. That's one thing you need really to take care of is your feet. You know, everybody will tell you that, military, everything, is just take care of your feet. You hike way somewhere out somewhere and you mess your feet up, and then you can't get back. So then you gotta have a rescue. It's just a big hassle. So take care of your feet. I will probably use my 511 boots, and I have a 511 pack. And sleep system, I'm sort of leaning towards the Zimbivy. Expensive, but every sleeping bag that's decent is expensive. You go to Walmart or something, you're just gonna have a bad night, and the night's important to get a good sleep. So when I get that, we'll do a little check on that, because I see all the big channels do it, but they're also sponsored by them. I'm not sponsored by any of these people. I buy it, I test it, I'll show you guys. But like I said, oh man, the sun heats that thing up. It feels like a ripoff to me, because, you know, 35 bucks plus shipping and all that. But man, it's light. You can't even, the rubber on the handle feels heavier. A little bit uncomfortable to use. You can kind of use your thumb or kind of hold it, but it's going to dig into you a bit, so you can wear gloves. If you're looking for something super ultralight, it seems pretty good. I mean, I was digging in that pretty hard soil, and a bunch of mosquitoes around it now. I was digging that pretty hard soil, and it didn't deform it or nothing, because I think the only way to really deform this would be, you know, to heat it up. So you could probably heat it up and make it flat if you wanted to curve it more, but it's not bad. I mean, nowadays everything's freaking expensive, so to get something under 100 is probably not bad. And then they got the other big trowels, and they're going to be way heavier. So I mean, I'd recommend it, and it just depends how tough your hands are, or how determined you are. I see it looks like they tried to dip a little extra at the top. They got like a double layer dip, but you know, it's so thin that it doesn't matter. You'd have to build that up for a while, and then it's just not gonna stay. They do have a little hole, looks like you can punch out and hook a little string to it. I'll probably just keep it in my chest rig. It's super light. It'll just pack in behind stuff. You can use it to scoop around. Hell, if you didn't bring your spoon, because you're not gonna, you're not pooing on this. You just put it in the dirt, so then you can just clean it right off, and it'll be the same as just dropping your spoon on the ground. Oh no, it's not bad. So let me know if you use one of these. Oh, this is the large. Or does it say large? It says big. This is the big, and there's a smaller one. I can't imagine much smaller. It'd be super tiny. I just went with the bigger one because I'm a bigger person. So just a heads up. I don't know how to compare it to something. Let's see, I could probably put it next to the business card, and I think business cards are usually all the same. I don't know, I'm not a business card person. I'll put their business cards there, and then you'll be able to just kind of give it detail. Here's a business card, and then here's the that's just to let you know this is the large. So the small's probably the business card. I don't know. But all right, guys, catch you later, and like and subscribe if you haven't. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next, whatever it may be, gear review, whatever. Hopefully hike soon. So stay safe, guys.